12 mind-blowing money tricks for massive savings. When folks think about living frugally, they might imagine pinching every penny, but that's not entirely true. In reality, being frugal is about adopting a simpler lifestyle and spending your time and money on what truly matters to you. It's not about sacrificing your values or settling for lower quality just to save money. The cool thing about frugal living is that you can customize it to your preferences. You get to decide where to cut back and be thrifty and where it's okay to treat yourself a little more. It's all about finding the right balance that suits you. So, if you're up for it, in today's video, we'll be sharing 12 mind-blowing money tricks for massive savings. Number 1. Managing finances. Though it might not sound super exciting or easy, making and sticking to a budget is a crucial part of achieving financial success. In fact, it's one of the most valuable frugal tips out there. A budget serves many helpful purposes. First off, it gives structure to your spending habits, making sure you use your money based on what matters most to you. It lets you consciously decide where your money goes so you can focus on important things and cut out unnecessary expenses. But following a budget doesn't mean you can't enjoy the things you love. Actually, a budget helps you save for those little pleasures in advance, whether it's getting a stylish pair of shoes or going out with friends. You can set aside a part of your budget just for these occasional treats. Luckily, there are lots of free online tools that can make budgeting easier and automate the process, helping you reach your financial goals. These tools are like valuable assistants on your frugal journey. Number 2. The 24-hour waiting guideline. Thanks to the ease of online shopping, impulse buying has become more common than ever. That's why it's important to embrace the 24-hour rule when making online purchases. With the vast array of products available at our fingertips, it's easy to get tempted into late-night shopping sprees that can take a toll on our finances. By following the 24-hour rule, you give yourself time to reconsider your purchase decisions. It's a good idea to leave items in your online cart for a day before going through with the checkout. An additional perk of this practice is that some retailers might send you a coupon code for the items left in your cart, tempting you to go ahead and make the purchase. Number 3. Purchase generic brands. When you're out shopping, whether it's for clothes or groceries, try not to get too caught up in brand names. Instead, make it a habit to focus on the value of the products. Just because something is on the shelf doesn't automatically make it the best choice for you. Consider going for generic or store brands most of the time and save those brand name purchases for when you have a coupon or you're sure they're worth it. As you aim to save some bucks, take a moment to figure out which brands you can live without. Whether it's a temporary change or a permanent choice, this shift in mindset can really help you reach your savings goals. Number 4. Buy from clearance sales. No need to label anyone as a cheapskate, but being savvy about your spending is a smart move. Embracing the frugal lifestyle by following the rule of never paying full price is actually a wise strategy. Whether you're shopping online or at a local store, it's always a good idea to check out the clearance section first. You might stumble upon fantastic deals, especially on groceries, which can sometimes be expensive. Also, make sure to use any available coupons to maximize your savings. Taking these small steps can make a significant difference in your financial journey. Number 5. Automate your saving and investing. Living a frugal lifestyle doesn't mean you have to be constantly obsessed with money. Once you've set your spending goals, it's important to automate them. Without automation, there's a risk of getting pulled back into overspending. By automating things like bills, savings, funds, and financial transactions, you free up mental space that would otherwise be occupied by money-related concerns. This way, you can focus on other aspects of your life without constantly worrying about your finances. Number 6. Purchase in large quantities. Surprisingly, going against the usual frugal instinct, buying in bulk can actually be a smart move for long-term savings. Picture this. You stumble upon a great deal at your local butcher shop with discounted meat. It makes sense to seize the opportunity, but here's the twist. Ask the butcher to slice it into smaller portions and package them up for your freezer. This strategy is more cost-effective than buying individual cuts. Moreover, for regularly used items like toiletries and groceries, grabbing them in bulk often means a lower price per unit. So, if there are products you find yourself using all the time, it might be worth considering a bulk purchase to snag that reduced unit price. Just keep in mind, especially for perishable goods, if you go bulk, plan to cook and freeze them to avoid any waste. This way, you can stretch their shelf life and make the most out of your bulk buys without facing unnecessary losses. Number 7. Assess your subscriptions. Many of us get caught up in the endless cycle of unnecessary subscriptions, but it's high time we break free from this pattern. The most effective approach? Take a good look at each subscription and honestly assess its value to you. If a subscription is hitting less than a 60% satisfaction rate, it's time to bid it farewell. Moreover, it's crucial to avoid having multiple subscriptions for similar services, think Netflix, Hulu, and Disney+. Even if each one has that one favorite show, it's time to prioritize your needs and let go of the rest. According to a survey, people unknowingly shell out around $100 per month on unnecessary subscriptions. Over a year, that adds up to a whopping sum of $1,200. Just imagine the potential of redirecting that money toward your emergency savings or putting it towards other essential expenses. It's a game changer. Number 8. Steer clear of credit card debt. Let's kick off with a crucial principle. Only consider using credit cards if you have the means to settle the full payment. While credit cards come with tempting perks like cashback rewards and gift options, it's absolutely vital to steer clear of the credit card debt trap. The interest rates on these cards can be alarmingly high, making it easy for debt to pile up. If you do decide to go the credit card route, it's imperative to pay off the entire balance every month. And if, for some reason, paying in full isn't feasible, it's better to put that card on pause. Embracing a frugal lifestyle means avoiding credit card debts at all costs. This way, you can redirect those additional funds towards savings rather than getting caught in the interest payment cycle. Number 9. Sell unnecessary items. Many of us are guilty of hoarding clutter, including clothing we haven't worn in a year or other items taking up unnecessary space in our closets. Whether you've accumulated a mountain of designer shoes, outgrown items, or a surplus of best reads, it's probably time to declutter and let go. How about turning that clutter into cash? There are numerous online platforms for selling, like the Facebook Marketplace or eBay, where you can find new homes for your unused items and make a little extra money in the process. It's a win-win for tidying up and boosting your wallet. Number 10. Choose walking or biking when possible. Although it might not sound immediately appealing, especially when the idea of arriving at the office sweaty crosses your mind, there are compelling reasons to consider alternative modes of transportation. While owning an affordable car is advantageous, choosing to walk or bike can be even more cost-effective. Whenever possible, take the opportunity to bike or walk for short errands to nearby stores. Not only will you save money on gas, but you'll also benefit from some refreshing exercise. It's a win-win for your wallet and your well-being. Number 11. Engage in meal prepping. Making the most of your weekends by cooking in large quantities and engaging in meal prepping can significantly benefit your frugal lifestyle. By doing so, you'll have convenient and ready-to-eat meals available whether it's packing lunch for work or enjoying a hassle-free dinner after a tiring day. This approach not only saves you money by avoiding fast food temptations, but also provides the convenience of simply retrieving your frozen meals and reheating them. You might even discover that you enjoy cooking when it doesn't have to be a daily chore. It's a practical and cost-effective way to make your meals more manageable and enjoyable. And number 12, cultivate your own vegetables. Vegans have a money-saving advantage as they steer clear of expensive items like meat, chicken, or fish. Even if you're not fully adopting a vegan lifestyle, cutting back on these costly proteins can still help you save. Consider adding more affordable and healthy alternatives like beans and grains into your meals. Another frugal option is trying your hand at growing your own vegetables, which can be done successfully indoors, whether you live in an apartment or have a yard. Cultivating your own veggies and herbs not only saves costs, but also adds a fun and unique aspect to your frugal living journey. And that wraps up today's video. I hope you found it informative and beneficial. If you did, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up. I'm eager to hear your thoughts, so don't hesitate to share them in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, ensuring you won't miss any future videos. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.